I wanted to start raising pigs after working with them and seeing how fascinating they are from birth to slaughter. Observing how they spread and expand so quickly is very amazing. A great endeavor for any farmer to undertake is pig farming. Many individuals think that raising pigs is simply too laborious, dirty, or tedious to even consider. When individuals learn about it, though, it has the potential to be a motivating element. Once you start and figure out the recipe, raising pigs may be a joy. Hi, welcome to Adam's Farm Foods. Please subscribe to the channel, like and share the video with family and friends. Let's get into the video. Starting a pig farm should not be as expensive as everyone seems to tell us. Start with what you already have. Get an acre of land if that is all you can afford. Get a land that is water source or easy to obtain water. Plan the type of structure you want to put on the land. Most new farmers turn to start without obtaining some vital skills. They usually state that it is expensive to pay for consultants or pay for an experienced farm manager. Without seeking advice from an experienced pig farmer, you simply cannot advance to the next stage. You simply don't know enough people. Farming livestock, or more specifically pig farming, is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a more long-term business endeavor. Before seeing any rewards, there is a lot of work, time, and financial loss. Avoid taking a shortcut since the journey is long and intriguing. Pay attention to the learning curves and be sure to record your errors along with advice on how to prevent them from happening again. A looming catastrophe that could have been prevented if care had been taken might result from taking too many shortcuts. Pig farming is typically a business that needs a large startup capital due to its intricacy and intensity. However, you should be aware that a well-thought-out company strategy can help you start small and go far. With your neighbors, agree on a farming strategy. In other words, if money is tight, you can rent property from your neighbors and cultivate food for your animals. If you cannot afford a farm manager, gather skills and launch the business yourself. To get rid of errors, learn and refine your procedures. The best form of agriculture is to find your market first through a thorough market research. A good market analysis and research will indicate what kind of livestock is wanted within your locality. Before starting a pig farm, it is advised that any potential pig farmers make sure there is a secured market within a manageable distance of the producing point. Chop bars, restaurants, and abattoirs are good places to market your pigs. As a serious farmer, you should focus on markets where you can sell larger quantities rather than single animals. Unless you really need money, selling individual animals is typically a waste of time. But if you sell in volume, you'll see your money and be able to put it back into the company. However, most farmers go into it without a proper market analysis. For some reason or the other, if you are unable to do a proper market research, you can still start. If you are an honest farmer and treat your livestock well, feed and care for them, your livestock will sell themselves when raised well. Whilst I still have your attention, please do endeavor to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video with family and friends. Building a structure is the most difficult aspect of pig husbandry. On the internet and YouTube, there is a wealth of information. You will have access to a wide range of farming and building options. The majority of people choose intensive farming. However, you might begin with a free-range or semi-intensive form of farming according on your budget. I favor and engage in extensive pig farming, where I raise my own food and feed it to the animals. I discourage the pigs from going outside since I've been able to rid the farm of many ailments and infections by doing this. Pigs should be able to roam around freely and live happily in an airy structure. Fresh water ought to be available for the pigs. Pigs grow swiftly and multiply just as quickly, so if at all feasible, make sure you have space for growth. Feed storage space. As a farmer, you will need a safe and rodent-free area to store your feed. It is advisable to store some feed for the future. A weighing scale is also needed to weigh your pigs and be able to get an accurate measurement of your success when selling them. In Ghana, pigs are generally sold per weight and therefore, it is essential to weigh your pigs and sell them accordingly. With the way feed prices keep fluctuating, it is advisable to grow your own corn and other ingredients in order to mix your own feed. A hammer mill will be crucial in mixing your feed. It makes life so easy and allow you to save time and spend that time in looking after your pigs. However, as a beginner, you can choose to self-mix your feed with whatever clean equipment you have. Hauling your produce is essential when you want to make some serious money. However, it can be very difficult accessing most farms in Ghana. A tricycle or trailer, source of transportation, has become very important and can be used effectively in transporting your feed and other essential produce to the market. Every farm needs a good quality water source, whether it is from a borehole or a stream or from the mains. The rule of thumb is, if you cannot drink that water, then it is not a good source for your pigs. It is crucial to try and avoid disease outbreaks in your farm. Like every living things, illness and other diseases can occur. Treating those illnesses is important. The use of medication is good in treating your pigs. With the economy the way it is nowadays, it is advisable to think of ways of minimizing the cost of feed. Feed, as we know, can take up to 70 to 75% of the total operation cost of the farm. When it comes to providing food for the pigs, there are primarily two possibilities. You have the option of purchasing the prepared food offered by a recognized producer of animal feed. The other choice is to prepare your own feed. It can be cheaper to buy the components and mix your own feed, but you must be able to get the proportion right while making your feed. If you purchase the raw materials in quantity, the price will be considerably lower. To consistently achieve the same weight, have the recipe for combining the elements down pat. Although purchasing ready-made feed is more expensive, it is done by experts who accurately measure and balance the contents. You can decide what kind of farmer you want to be if you start small and are familiar with your market. Either fatteners can be raised or piglets can be sold. Weaners are a great way for some new farms to get started, but other farms prefer lechon pigs. Piglets weighing 18 to 21 kilograms can be sold, about 4 weeks old. Weaners are typically sold at 4 to 8 weeks of age. When it comes to pig breeding in Ghana, grow-out pigs are the most popular choice. Before being sold, pigs are typically grown for 6 months and weigh between 60 and 80 kilograms. As a new farmer, the quicker you sell your pigs, the quicker you get your returns. The more you sell, the quicker you improve or expand on your farm. Disease in the pig industry is typically brought on by a number of factors. On a pig farm, microbial pathogens are rarely the only factor contributing to a health issue. Clinical disease is typically the result of the interplay of a pathogen with management errors and a range of contributing factors, including host and environmental factors. Despite the fact that many infections are endemic to the swine population, certain farms experience significant disease-related losses, whilst the impact on other farms is substantially smaller due to management variations. In order for farming operations to be profitable, health management is essential. Profit is dependent on increasing revenue and reducing expenses. The price paid per kilogram of pork produced multiplied by the total amount of pork produced determines income. Numerous economically significant swine illnesses might manifest with few clinical symptoms. Porcine proliferative enteropathy, for instance, may result in thickening of the bowel and decreased feed efficiency without symptoms of diarrhea or obvious illness, but the expense of the resulting rise in feed consumption likely makes this disease a high priority with regard to a health management program. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to the channel, like and share the video with friends and family. If there is any specific topic you want me to cover, please leave them in the comment below and I will tackle them for you. See you in my next video.